What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna do a little hive inspection. So last week I came out here and I reduced this hive down to 1 box. It was 2 box for probably about 6 or 7 months. So they weren't filling up the top box too well, so I reduced them down to 1 box, and I think it'll give them a little bit better chance to defend this bottom box and fill it up a little bit quicker for the winter. Their population isn't big enough to require 2 boxes, so that's about it. I just wanted to check them out since it's been 1 week since I reduced them down to 1 box. Make sure they still have enough room, and see how they're filling up this bottom box. They still had a little bit room to put some honey in it, so we'll see how they're doing. Go ahead and open them up. Just add some sugar syrup in this top box. Looks like they've taken a little bit of it. So as you can tell, the bee population in this hive is not the best. That's why I decided to reduce them down. Looks like they may be covering about 6 frames. So this first frame right here is nothing but honey. I put 6 honey frames in the bottom, and I put them all on the outside. So the first 3 frames on this side will be honey, and then it'll be 4 frames of brood, and then it'll be 3 frames of honey on the other side. Same thing here. This is a honey frame, but it's got a lot of room to be filled up, so hopefully they'll fill it up before the winter. This side is nice and full. Okay, looks like this frame's getting filled up with nectar all throughout these cells. I don't know if you can see it, but it's all shiny, full of nectar. And same thing on this side. They're just working on filling this frame up with nectar, which is good. Once this is full, I guess they'll move out to the next frame and fill it up. Hopefully they'll get to all of them. So this next frame is the first frame of brood, and it's got a lot of larvae and cap brood on it. Down in those cells, it's all nothing but larvae. So they're still making some winter bees. They're also filling this up with nectar. I'm gonna get my flashlight and look down in some of these cells to see if there's eggs. Yeah, this is all full of eggs and larvae. So the queen's been laying in this frame pretty recently. Same thing here, all eggs and larvae, which is really nice to see. The population will grow a little bit more before the winter. Okay, this next frame is brood again. It's pretty much all cap brood. This foundation I think is bowed out a little bit, so that's why they're having a hard time drawing this out. I think it's too close to the next frame. But I mean, they're utilizing a lot of it. As you could tell, they're using about 50 to 75% of this frame on this side, and this side is almost completely used up with brood. It's got larvae, cap brood. I'll get my flashlight and look down in there again, see if there's eggs. Yep, no eggs. But that last frame was full of eggs, so that's good. And this is, like I said, is like 75% cap brood. There's a little bee emerging right here. Let's see, where is she? Oh, there she is. Right there in the middle of the screen. See if I could point to her. There she is. Brand new bee being born. Look there, she's almost out. I almost made it. She's nice and fuzzy. There she goes. Okay. Go ahead and slide these girls back in. Check out the next one. So this frame is brood once again. It's got a lot of bees on it, keeping all this brood warm and feeding it. I can see larvae throughout these cells. Yep, it's got larvae and eggs in it. And cat brood. Same thing on this side, larvae, eggs, and cat brood. Alright, here's the last frame of brood. And there's the queen right there. She's just walking around on honey cells right now. Looks like she's been laying in this frame today. Yeah, I don't want her to go around the other side without me seeing her. I'm checking some of these cells to see if she lays some eggs. Let's see. Yeah, she's got eggs in all of these empty cells. So she hasn't really slowed down on laying much yet. So that's good. Hopefully their population will increase a little bit going into the winter. Where they'll have more bees to bring in some nectar for them, and they'll be able to protect their hive better. So this next frame is pretty much nothing but honey. It's got a little bit of bee bread throughout these cells. Yeah, they're using this as a honey and bee bread frame. And same thing here. So these cells right here, that's all bee bread. The rest is obviously capped honey and nectar. I got one bee after me. I'll let her calm down. This next frame is capped honey. And it looks like the queen moved over to this side and laid some eggs in it. See right in the middle, that's brood, salt cap brood. Which is fine. I think when they hatch out, they'll probably fill it up with nectar. Got some brood over here too. This last frame is bee bread and capped honey and nectar. Same thing on this side. And I'll look in these cells with the flashlight to see if the queen laid in them. I doubt she did, but I'm gonna check. Yeah, she hasn't been over here. Alright guys, that's it. All I'm going to do now is close them up. Queen's still laying really good. They're bringing in a lot of nectar. I hope they finish filling up this bottom box before winter. But we'll just have to wait and see if that happens. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all on the next one.